accountability. You deserve to know that the buck stops here with me.
That's what Governor Rick Snyder said in January. Months later, a reality check. Are we getting what we deserve from him?
100,000 people in Flint still cannot drink their lead-tainted water, which has a possible link to an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease, causing 91 illnesses and 12 deaths.
7 investigator Jim Kirchner keeping tabs on the governor's pledge for accountability and made this bombshell discovery.
The stakes are high, and the governor owns it with absolute terms.
I'm sorry most of all that I let you down. You deserve better.
Protesters were locked out in the cold, calling for the governor's resignation. He doubled down.
For those whose mistakes contributed to this disaster, we are fully cooperating with investigations and will hold those individuals accountable.
4 days before the governor's speech, a criminal investigation was launched by the state attorney general.
I started my independent investigation on January 15th. We started first and doing my job as the chief law enforcement officer of the state of Michigan.
But what the AG didn't know, 9 days later, Michigan State Police would open an investigation into the Department of Environmental Quality, a key state agency in the center of the Flint water crisis.
I wanted them to look into it. I think they had told the AG.
No, and in fact, the Attorney General had to request the state police findings. The investigations were clearly on a collision course when the AG charged 2 DEQ staffers with conspiracy, tampering with evidence, and he was not happy with the state police.
If there are any further reviews or any investigations that become reopened, communicate with us.
Looking at the broad scope of things, there's a possibility of a crossover.
Last week, the state police told us their investigation was administrative, not criminal this time, but could not answer why it was not shared with the AG.
You didn't explore that?
Well, they could have called us too.
They didn't know you were conducting an investigation until it was done and the report was done.
Well, our investigation was certainly not done in secret.
Again, the AG didn't know about it and watched closely as the governor got some of the details wrong.
They're looking at Department of Environmental Quality, Department of Health and Human Services.
That sounded off, not right. We asked to make sure.
My understanding is they're also looking at the health department.
That is your understanding?
Yes.
7 hours after that, we got an email from the governor's press office walking that back. The governor quotes, "Misspoke. The Auditor General and Inspector General are looking into the health department. Sorry for the confusion." But get this, that's not the governor's only major confusion. We had to tell him the state police investigation he wanted was done on March 26th.
Have you read it, and does it hold anybody accountable?
I haven't been given it yet. I don't have it. I wasn't even aware it had been concluded.
Yup. Here's the state police telling me last week how many people they questioned before they wrapped up in March.
At least 10. At least 10, I think.
You read the report. How many
Yes.
pages is it?
Well, there's a background portion and there's a report. That report might be 40, 50 pages.
Don't you want to know what's in that report when you
Eventually
call
I
these
do.
people career bureaucrats?
Eventually,
and
all of
testimony
us
on
want
Capitol
to know
Hill?
what's in the report. Most
I'm sorry?
likely. I would think people should all want to know what's in the report,
Including
in
you,
terms of are
sir?
there real issues.
Right, including
As
you,
a
sir.
practical matter, when people deem it appropriate for me to have that, I'll be going through that.
You're not demanding it yourself, knowing that it's been done for a month?
Again, I don't know it's been done for a month. That's what you're asserting.
That's what they tell me.
Well, when they tell me they have a report that's done that is ready for my review, obviously I'll review it.
We have, of course, requested the written report on the state police investigation. We're still waiting for it. In Lansing, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
Of course.